to you all. I'm Father Rock O'Connor, and you all, the good people of St. Catherine of Alexandria, St. Bernadette, and Our Lady of Good Counsel. I want to give you an introduction to the way I look at Scripture and I've learned to study it. And it'll be pretty apparent in the book I want to see. I'd like to just give a quick overview. What I like to do is look at the Greek text. I know enough that I'm dangerous. I'll take a Greek word. I'm going to give you two examples. Bartimaeus was sitting by the way. Now, the Greek word there is hodos. It's often translated, he's sitting by the road. He's sitting beside the road or whatever. But hodos has a special meaning in both the Old Testament and the New Testament in the passages in which it's used to point to, number one, the path of wisdom, the way of following God's commands. The other way is the path of refusing God's wisdom and walking one's own paths. And so the path that Bartimaeus sits by is the path of discipleship and following Jesus. He's blind, he's by the path, but not yet has taken up his own, received his sight so as to follow better. And what we'll see is in looking at those examples in my book of hodos in the Old Testament, hodos in the New Testament, as either the path to wisdom or the path of folly, we're going to see how Bartimaeus becomes a great example of someone who, by seeing, receiving his sight, follows Jesus along the way, his way, the way to deeper wisdom. The second word is a wonderful word in the Gospel of Mark. It's, what do you want me to do? And it's the Greek verb, thelo. What do you wish? What do you want? What do you desire? And it's again, it shows the two paths. What do you want? Well, you either want your own way, as we hear John and James come up and say, we want you to do for us what we ask you. And Jesus says, what do you want? We want to sit at your left and right hand. Well, that creates a mutiny, and the other disciples are going, you idiots. And Jesus has to tell them, if you want to be my disciple, you must be the servant of all and the slave of all. So there's a great bit of wisdom. Do you follow Jesus' path, the path of servanthood, or our own paths, the paths of making ourselves great, the paths of making ourselves look good, things like that? That's the way I use these words, is to gather all the Old Testament examples of either hodos or of thelo and kind of see how they all fall together, shake them out and see how they fall together. And what you'll see in the book is what I discovered there. That will be the first thing. So I'm going to start producing videos for you all to look at as you prepare to read each chapter. And I hope this is going to be an exciting journey to do this together. I certainly look forward to doing it and hearing your responses. So God bless you today, and I wish you well. Bye now.